Whatever the one there, alright, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will be alright. Say it, let's get together and feel alright. Wa ba ba ba. Let them have a song that it remains. There is one question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner? A house, hearts on mankind, just to save his soul. I hear them singing one love. Alright, let's get together and one love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will be alright. Say it, let's get together and feel alright. I can be your African Michael Jackson, can be your black John Lennon. I can be your African Michael Jackson, can be your black John Lennon. So girl, you take my breath away. I wanna love you nights and days. You are my sunshine in the rain. Yeah, you give me light nights and days. I'm not saying you beauty I've never seen in the eyes. You made for me, say you're my perfect side. With me, there's all the love dies. Playing on fresh, I don't dizzy guys. I'm not a guy like those other guys. You break on and break your woman. I love you even when you get paid. See, gonna love you when your head sounds great. Go for me then you can go for me then me. See, gonna love you when your head sounds great. So girl, you take my breath away. I wanna love you nights and days. You are my sunshine in the rain. Oh, you give me light nights and days. You know.
Alfred, you're welcome with your team. And we've come here to say farewell as you go to another place to serve the Lord. And you are an amazing man that I have met and befriended. The home diocese is aware that I'm here for you, notably my Lord Bishop Amos Magezi and the entire team we serve with. I'd introduced myself to the congregation. I come from Ibanda, and by names of Stephen Mhanguzi Kashesia, the Dean of Northwestern Kwale Diocese. I intended to share with you only this verse that comes from a wisest man who has ever lived, King Solomon, writing in his book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 8. It reads, "The end of the matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride." The end of the matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. Than the beginning. That's where I want to concentrate, the end and the beginning. Many things start with excitement, uncertainty, and difficulty, but their true value is seen when they are completed. And so we want to thank God so much for you, Brother Alfred, that you began this matter serving with this region of Rwizi, and now you have come to the end. I always go to many parties where I find girls being given away. That meant that dance any song that will be prayed, then go and take your seat. They prayed this song, any song. They prayed, the girl danced. Along the way, as this girl danced, she had reached in the presence of the father-in-law, around the tent of the parents-in-law and all people who were surrounding him, and the DJ mixed the song. brought in another song now. I heard it for once. I have never heard it anymore. I don't know whether it is real, but I heard it that day. This song was a Uganda song, and this girl was happily dancing it, you know, and she was beginning her matter, the matter of marriage. The song goes, Murimuchi, Mompaleyo, Murimuchi, Murimuchi. You can imagine this young girl going for marriage in presence of the father-in-law, and she's dancing, asking the father-in-law that what is within your trouser. Mumpaleyo, Murimuchi. And she was happily dancing. It is very unfortunate that it was even not a year she had divorced. She failed in marriage. So we normally see many people dancing at the beginning of the matter. And I always discourage. It is not always to celebrate. It is not always good for you to celebrate while you begin. You can easily begin a business like many other businessmen did, but we are waiting to see your end. You can easily begin a family journey, but you are waiting to see how you will end this matter of the family. I have seen very many people. Recently, I was a go-between of a certain couple, and now 1 year down the road, this girl calls me and says, I just fear to be shame you, but I would have left. Family journey is not simple. I would have left, but I just fear you. So we are waiting to see many officers who are here. Some of you are serving with the security agencies. Some of you are in government offices. Whichever office you are serving in, we are waiting to see how you will end that matter. We praise the Lord for you. I met here my friend, Honorable former Chairman Ibanda District.
It wasn't your day, but if it was a good one, let's make a pathologic clap for our Dean once again. Most welcome, great men and women. Most welcome, the executive of Mbarara Sports Club. Most welcome, our trustees who are already here. And the man of the day who has been our captain and the entire team. And the golfers who happen to be on course today for the special Kwacha tournament or competition to wrap it with our own SSP, Afande Alfred Bangambaki. Ona mama nyiringu ya tahiremu. He looks different. Owe anatera za t-shirt hali alikwenda kumara hicha ichono rushoti yanachisibuza. You can imagine someone taking off from hole one and go straight away to the green. Today he was on form, maybe he was saying bye-bye to the course, but he will always be coming through. Kindly once again, Afande sir, please stand up for a round of applause from all of us already here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a day, what an evening the Lord has made. Let's join together and celebrate. In a very special way, allow me recognize a strata of the office of the president. The office of the president is well represented. We have the regional commander, the great voice of the president, Afande Mwesjesa. Kindly stand up for recognition to the entire team. We have the senior and the well-decorated officer who has ably served this country. Akahayamagara je yatabekiri kubasika cyona mutukaba kurunyi kandi mukama yakikora. Otinisa Afande Karara, you know, in your respective capacity. He is among those great men who sacrificed for the good and the peace of this country.
The people singing that's Jambolani. Let's always just touch us, Jambolani. For you to find us, Jambolani. So strong, Jambolani, Jambolani. people singing that's Jabulani. There's always just a chance, Jabulani, for you to find romance, Jabulani. Mama, Jabulani. Yeah, 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 we have had a love freedom, Jabulani. We have had a lovely day, Jabulani. Jabulani. The people singing this, Jabulani. There's always just a chance, Jabulani, for you to find romance, Jabulani. Bravo. Jabu, jabu, jabulan, jabu, jabu, jabulan, jabu, jabu, jabulan, jabu, jabu, jabulan. And we have had a lovely day, Jabulan. We have had a lovely night, Jabulani. Jabulani. The people singing this, Jabulani. There's always just a chance, Jabulani, for you to find romance, Jabulani. I say you can see and know and love and shout, Jabulani. I say you can sing and know and love and shout, Jabulani. I say you can see and know and love and shout, Jabulani. Go. I say you can see and know and love and shout, Jabulani.
The trustees, Mbara Sports Club, the executive committee, Mbara Sports Club, members of Mbara Sports Club, our guest of honor, the regional RDC, Western Region, Mr. Mwesije, the RCC Mbarara, Your Lordship, the Mayor of Mbara City, the Speaker, Mbara City, the judiciary family here today, the Uganda Police Force family present here today, the Dean of St. Paul Cathedral Diocese of Northwest Ankole, the office of the President, I think that should have come first, but it is a very long list. Friends and family of Wamugole, all invited guests, good evening to you all. My name is Francis Ishanga Chegariche, and I am the chairman of Mbara Sports Club. I am delighted, and we are delighted as Mbara Sports Club family to host all the families that I've mentioned up there and the dignitaries here with us today. We cannot take this for granted, but to give you a round of applause for having us today. saying farewell to Afande Alfred, who's been, or who's still, a son of this family, but moving into another house. He will still be the son of this family. It would be remiss for me to start by thanking the friends of Afande Alfred, who approached the executive Mbara Sports Club in a very short notice and said they wanted to host a function that would be saying farewell to our dear member. The executive did not take very long. With a short notice, we did accept, and within a short time, organized this function that you see here. At Mbara Sports Club as a family, normally when we have a function like this, it takes us about about a month, I should say, to organize. But with the friends and the family of Mbara Sports Club, this has been pulled off within a couple of days, which speaks to the great friendship of Afande Alfred, how he has embedded himself in the club, gotten involved with the members, but also with the external other families that do not belong, that are not part of Mbara Sports Club. We would like to thank you very much, Afande Alfred. We are saying goodbye to you today. You're still a son of this family, but who has moved out into another house. We hope that you become that ambassador that you have been. And as a member, you have been in good standing here at Mbara Sports Club. I think I would not be wrong if I said I can give a report card, because as a member, he must have been in good standing, or he must have been in in not good standing. And Afande allowed me to give you a report card today before everyone here. At Mbara Sports Club, when you join as a member, but you have to be associated, or you can be associated with any sport. And Afande Alfred decided he was going to be a golfer. But I will start generally as a member of Mbara Sports Club. Afande Alfred has been a gentleman of few words, but a gentleman of action. When you look at the members seated before us here and other families, it can tell you of the impact he has as a person. He's been a member with a very big heart, a member that cares. And when I saw members registering for the highlight of tonight, which is the game of golf, hole 19th, I just stepped back and asked myself, and I said, do these people really love Afande, or maybe they have police cases at police? I wondered. I took a step. But looking back and hearing the remarks from the members, from the families that have come to join us today, I think Afande, not only from my conclusion, but from the summary of the people seated here, it can tell what a gentleman you are. Now, when it comes to golf, when you join the game of golf, you are categorized and you are put in a chivinja. You're either in the A, in the B, or in the C. But that comes with a number of how many mistakes you are allowed to do. When Afande Alfred joined us here,
such a social hours, really we feel excited. I must say thank you very much. I'm a Muchiga, so if I speak, I mix in some little Chichiga, please bear with me. Rukunde gume utkwe, rukunde gume ho, mwebale mnonga. Tuseme ruhanga, owa tuichiriza, for us to be here at this moment, because now there's somebody who mentioned the previous speakers. There are those who cannot see today, who have not seen today. So me and you who are alive, we really need to thank God. And Praise be to him for giving us life. I'd like to thank all of you for turning up for the function of my boss. To me, I'm looking at it as a police function, because now if he's having a function, then it is our function, and that's it. So thank you very much for turning up. It becomes unfortunate when you do any function and you invite people and they don't come. It is very possible. There are people who do functions and people become few, or they even don't come, including burials, by the way. So when you see people around you, really you have to thank them, and we thank you so much. I'll be brief. I'm a short man, and you don't expect me to be too long. Short men have to speak what is equivalent with their height. Now, I'll have done a disservice if I don't introduce the policemen whom I came with. Maybe I'll introduce you in clusters for the sake of our visitors who are here who may not know you, at least for them to know. They have already chipped a cheat to me. Then I say just one word and I end. Allow me say that I came with the regional team. They have told you, our boss, then plus the people who follow us. The regional team, you stand up and then the public can see you, then we do hurry. Regional CID is where? And others. Thank you very much for coming. I meant to know that RPC Greater Bushenyi is here. So the team from Greater Bushenyi, you could stand up for recognition. Greater Bushenyi, you are welcome to Rwizi region. DPC Isinjiro with your team. Thank you very much for coming. DPC Ntungamo with your team.
So I don't know whether he's surrendering his authority to me. But Afande Alfred, we are very fortunate to have worked with you. We appreciate your attributes. We have actually found it very easy and comfortable to work with you. You made our work easy. Actually, Afande Alfred is a man who is open and frank. We have disagreed with him on many occasions, but even if he does not agree, he's always respectful. Actually, sometimes he would walk to my office or to the judiciary to conference, other than grumbling there when we disagree. And that is a great virtue which we really appreciate. I also admire his humility. When you go to his office, he will leave his big chair and come and sit on with you on visitors' chairs, and you converse. So that is the level of humility. And it was not only for us, the officers, even the members of the public who would come, he would treat them with the same courtesy. So we are happy to have worked with you. But usually, good officers or achievers don't stay long in a place, because once you have set standards, then you have to go to another place so that you can also do some good work there. So you take this transfer with humility. It is a good thing. Of course, we shall miss working with you, but it is something that must happen. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best in the new station. And we hope to keep the friendship that we have built for the time we have been here. Thank you so much.
An applause for the team. Thank you very much.
Handicap 9.
Wonderful.
Bringing a net score of 32. That is your lady captain, Sharon Musimenta.
Wow. The lady captain in the house.
Braka. Called Mata, them Mombasa, hot cold bad body, hot like the summer. She got me for the party, I was down for the matter. I got me, still have when she
level the trophy a little bit low. The guy is tall, man.
Bueno, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take the opportunity to welcome you to Mbara City, and I want to say thank you to God for my brother. Nibajirango wakutonaje ni umutonaje. Enkora birunjejereta. Enkumi 2015 akaro police nibwe nabenjira politics. Mbwe ntino wakigamba. Kuna abenahika kitagata nyakayosho. Nkanyi n'abantu konka ntine sente. Kandi ntine nezo kubasa kupangisa ebyoma. Mbwe nkuna apangise ebyoma omurundu gumwe. Akarorwa katera nkabwasheshe hata nandandenze mweda chikanche abona abenyezi imbere nabatinde bakumangu nabasingira of course kachawiri mbweno bayiherezo umupolisi ngwankwate akari DPC kuyizire tikirinya ba you will never forget. Why I'm telling you this is that when you do something good, people will always know that you have done something good.
Absolutely.
And when you do something hurting to people, people will always say, mwe kuna bendia mshayija tenakwata. Kunkambanye n'abantu. Kanka nchina mano bwe ndukunywa marwa. Bitari nkebya hato bundi yakashija katini mutwe na kibuno ndya. Mbwe nkuyazira atyo naye tura hanse ntenakaba. Abantu batera urwaro ngwito muroti. Ngwayitaka chebezi. I want to tell you, my brother, that why everybody is here and praising you, it's because of your character. Nyombe ni teka ngo mu office entebe y'abantu bagamba akarga kuriya ahabwanje nyenga nabando beno bari ino bimukirushita mahariya. Thank you so much for that kind of receiving people in that way. Thank you so much. No muntu ari hansi no mbugana okuko mbugana nukwari nasheka naganira mbwe n'umuntu murungi. Itwe nka politicians tube turyo mbururu ebi turebere tubirebere rangayo bare nyonda bizeho owayesimbireho na nembwa embwa rukamba nangwa yabirembwa abona hagarika hazaona rukamba kajwenje okandekere kinte kitinka kirebaga konka ranga yakinda byamu ranga simwe nebyo byona bitwabira bamu konko mbururu mwe turebera mwe bintu bingi. Speaker, honorable member of parliament, iwe no bimanya, iwe byawo no bimanya, samwe byawo no bimanya ni woku bya bibiri. Bakamwemera ndena. Nibibana barunda hanze. Mwene byo byona nkoko kubimanya. Konkani yenda bagambira ngo nyowenka meya wa stage, I want to say ngo mutureberire ijaba security.
Kwijaha nkaba nimwe okusibura Alfred ngoko ntwire ninkweta. You know what I am to you and I know what you are to me. Byona tindabigambira konka ninkusima babare munonga kuba umuntu murungi nanye ninyenda kwebuza ukora kubasa kutaho mu office yo muntu mukuru oryo muntu muke utine cyo rukumanyisa ataka kumanyire nangwa ntakabire na member wa parliament akarugo umuntu ebenka hariya akijaha akashitamaniwe. I also thought it was done for me, but I didn't know it was being done by you for all. Ninyenda kwebaza for your humility, ninyenda kusima ahabwo kwechehesa washanga tine uniform ogo mushija toka amanya munangwa nabasa kubari nka koporo wa police. You are selected for greater heights. Kandi roko jende konterire simu nakugambira I will get one weekend and come and visit you in Mbare. Safe journey.
Ima munywani wanje Alfred habwe mirimo mirunje yakozire kandi yakorira ihangeri nahurana bamugamba aho binji birungi kakorwa mu ntebe akanara akarwa mu office ya customer nabaha kabaraza nyowa akizo wanje akarura kanje tukaratirwe 215 kakaterwa 2 so wakiza nibanda ya camping yo for 2 nights and 2 days okabana yoreka mane no kwenda kori hanga kandi no kurango yateka ho buteka twaraba kurunjo mu karuru mwena Alfred webare kugira umutima murungi yo kunaningiza nasanga ikikomera cy'imotoka ongira nsana batireho bondi ye motoka konka n'abantu abarya abantu imotoka ziri heru zikira abantu aturiye mona yebuza ngo kiri ya golf club niki so konka webare ko umuntu wa mani nareba ha abantu binjabo wabasa kwimusyo rwebazo rwari anamuyambi yari yahisha heza akarekaho business zeye hada kabira ryo munte ryo munkoko zikuru na iha y'amahuri konka ari yahesha heza mwebare kunda Alfred kandi kusabire migisha mbaraho raze nabo tubantu babi iroko yongere twongere kushininga nkaba antu bakuna bakusindika and will always come and pass around and say hello to you so danye nakuletera bahasa ima government yakwira mazuta konkananye nakongera.
Wonderful. Well out Honorable Gaba Peter Wawaka
kumanza twashemerwa abo mukorogu kandi itwe nkaba speakers nitutwayeruna namune bahasa yitu kandi najireta kandi Mbarara city itonza kumisinga itwe meya yagambire konka nenda kongeraho nza kumisinga honarebo kansala yaho nabandi itwe tumanye umuntu mugo tukorire na security yona uko beno twakira. We can't say much but to say thank you and wish you the best. Itwe bahasa yitu njija.
Thank you very much. Mbatere muka music DJ chwane cha chamyasize mwegarukireyo the political wing.
Tino kuna kumbasoboro munonga no polisi alinko mwahure ninga nka bishop no muntu afutwaza mpora konka kwabura ukamecyo sanire gukora hazo kagenda je na Uganda yitu hati nyonko muntu ka Bruce najya ngine bintu byanje byari inzire binji ebinyine ni government ya President Museveni na nihangeri abo kurinda bintu bite cya kabiri baba takurinda bintu bite bitwine tutukabasa kuba nk'ikituri mbwe ni nkusima mukamanje na timu yawe tinkwenda uzahire munonga nani ngambira aha no manzi ngiri staff Cameroon minji abo kinga no kulisa naimera abantu bajyangu nakwereze bitoke nibihire kiro kimwe
weza ruyari
abo kuba nyodiyo muhinjiwe bitoke n'umwani President Museveni yana tugambira nyonka kwate ibyawe natwegesa ngutereka kutambura kisokombe mwe nakaguru kamwe narga bitoke nahinga umwani narisanente mbwe nyote nakuretera umwani nge bitoke nakureterente eze nyankore
numbi ngaro zamane wonderful
kama kwerezo muki
echo necho kundiraga barisa nkava taragamba byinyi naga benti uwagenda hi yagendera no mugirota muyambi
golfers abatebekanise umukorogo kushibura RPC nimbanza no kubasima nsime n'abantu bakura baryaha RCC
has been talked about the Afande. I myself, I witnessed it. I was in Greater Masaka as a deputy RDC of Karungu. We worked together. He mentored me, I mentored him. We were like sisters and brothers. Of course, as you know, Godo Rwizi abanyankore binefumu ngo ekitakusinkana niki norushozi norushozi konka abantu nibagera ki abantu nibabugana. So when our chief in command, that is His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, they elevated me to be the RDC, and they posted me in Ntungamo. Guess what? I met him in the Mbarara region. What a blessing. He's the one.
Like the MC said, I was ambushed. But I said, even when I didn't prepare for this, a request from a friend like Alfred, I had to be there for him. Yeah, so I want to thank you. One, for being a brother, for being a friend, but most importantly, for serving with distinction and representing the forces very well. I personally have been a beneficiary of your good leadership. We met, of course, at the golf course, but we became brothers.
The RCCs, I'm happy and humbled that you are here tonight. The honorable members of parliament here present, I thank you very much for sparing your time. The city mayor and your entire leadership, I thank you for coming. The chairpersons, LC5, and the local government at large, those that are here. My brother and friend, Dean, representing the clergy, I'm much honored and very grateful that you're here with us tonight. The trustees of Mbarara Sports Club and the executive, thank you so much for honoring this occasion and for organizing it. I can't take it for granted. The service officers, those in the UPDF, the police officers here present, and I want to welcome my brother and friend, SSP Godfrey Achiria. You may stand up for recognition. You came in late. He's the RPC Greater Bushenyi, and we have been good friends. The Uganda Prison Services, headed by the RPC, thank you so much for coming, and thanks for being a brother and friend. All the officers of the criminal justice system, especially the judiciary, you have honored me, and worships Kabombo and Navende representing the judiciary, Rukundo and Amina representing the office of the public prosecution. I welcome you all. Of Mbarara Sports Club, and those that have come from the other clubs, like I've seen UGC is being represented heavily here. Thank you very much for coming. Longe, I know you, and I've I can see Jotham here from Namlonge. So, I should say, and if I have not probably recognized you, just to know you are all here because you are my friends. And I want to thank you so much. One is that I want to thank God so much for the gift of life, because without life we wouldn't be here. So I thank God so much for gathering us here and for giving us the gift of friendship. It makes me glad that I can be here with all of you at such a time, and there are no signs of anybody leaving. At least that makes me proud and it makes me very glad. I also, in the same spirit, wish to thank God for the time He has enabled me to work in the Rwizi region. I've worked here for now 2 solid years, and I'm now moving on to yet another region called Elgon, and I will be sitting in the Mbare city. Number 2 is that I want to thank you for organizing this function. The police fraternity, you have done me good. The business community and all of you in your respective capacities. Because my message came on Friday, and you can imagine you get a message on Friday, you are entering into a weekend, you invite people at a very short notice, they come and also organize for you a party like this one. So thank you so much for organizing for me such a farewell party. Has impacted on many lives and vice versa, because I have touched lives and I've also been touched in one way or another. So working here has been one of the many experiences that I have had in the Uganda Police Force. For the team that I've been supervising, you know, sometimes it is not easy, but we have largely had a good working relationship. We have had teamwork. We have coordinated well, and I should say that we have reduced crime to some percentage. I know it is not always easy. Sometimes I'm hard on many of you, very tough sometimes, but it is nothing personal. It is all about work. It is always duty. So I have not been personal to anybody, just in case we didn't cross lines well, just know it was duty. And I think that is how the duty should be. True, I have been walking into all these offices, especially the office of the DPP. Sometimes we disagree, especially on issues pertaining stealing cattle. Every time you find me walking there, at least I have not been there for many cases. I've only been there particularly for that offense. And you see, being in a cattle corridor here, I intimated to my superior at one point. He was also hard on me and said, but there is rampant cattle theft in your region. So I said, but they cannot steal sorghum here. Because we only have cattle, goat, sheep. So how would you expect someone to steal maybe potatoes because they have to steal cattle here. So that's what is here. But we have worked together and we have worked as a team. I walk into magistrates' offices, we discuss. I go to the judges, we discuss. And at least, as I leave, I am confident that we have reduced this vice to some level. I want also to thank the UPDF. I wish to thank the division commander, General Muhanguzi, who is not here, but he has supported us. He has surely supported us. Whenever we call upon him, he really comes in handy. When he gets intelligence, he calls you, says, Ndugu Bangambaki, but I hear Katete now is becoming a problem. What should we do? Then we sit and plan. He has really been one of the most understanding officers that I have worked with, and I thought that it would be important to recognize his contribution to my work. As for you, the golfers, there are many. Probably highlight one or two. You see, when Uncle Vitwi denied me a visa to Dubai, On that day, he mobilized, and I fell into the trap because he came with Martin, and then he came very early in the morning, and he was not on the draw. Can you imagine? So he was patrolling and all that. Now, when we were on hole 18, that's when I realized that I had landed in a trap. Because Martin now said, you see, Bitwire is a childhood friend. We were together in Intari. Then I knew that I was finished. But what he forgot was that I am a trained officer. And when you are going for any battle, you always have backup. So me, I knew. And I want to thank you, Dr. Turgomwe. You are a very good backup. So thank you so much, because Dr. Turgomwe really came in handy. Quick response. And Martin and Bitwire were now followed properly. I want to thank those that I've been playing with frequently. Because I've been playing with UKK, Broad, Kagame, and then Rwizi and my land friend Wanda. You know, I've been taking legal counsel from Wanda for most of the times until the day Ashraf schooled him on rules of golf. And he ran away from the course. So as we were playing, Wanda couldn't take the lessons anymore. And by hole number 6, he reminded me of the history I learned when I was still a little child of the Rwizi, because he disappeared with no trace. So I'm happy to see you, Wanda, here tonight. Because he had surely disappeared from us. I want to sincerely thank the service providers who have at least tried their best to see that this function is colorful. Because we are sitting here, we are merrymaking, but there are people behind there who are really doing whatever it takes to ensure that our being here is well catered for. Lastly, you have made me, I think, a very proud person. There is one thing I did not know, and I want to attest to it. You see, I didn't know that when I am visited, I leave my chair and sit close to the people who have visited me. That I didn't know. But I think I do it. Whenever they come, I do it, and I didn't know that I do it. And now I remember when council comes to office, I also sit close to her. And I think it is good to, you see, when you come close to someone, then they also tell you their feelings, and together you discuss and you guide one another. I have always told people that me, I live simply, because I don't think it is any better. I tell my police officers that now you swear, why should you be swearing that because you are not a PC, then everyone should know? No, I don't think it should be like that. But through actions, through the good work that you do, people get to know. Not imposing yourself on people that you know I am so and so. I think that one does not, to me, it doesn't work. And I have lived that life. And I implore those ones who are still holding public offices to emulate, because we are here but for a short time. So why should you really be announcing your presence everywhere and all that? So, and I hope that the police officers that I have been leading here have really taken good examples, and that they will surely emulate and be better. Because ours is to serve the people. Serve the people professionally. You see, our work is not hard. It is only us that complicate the work. So as long as you're doing your work diligently, professionally, I am sure you cannot go wrong. The incoming RPC is SSP Asimwe Samuel. He's actually coming from Elgon region, where I'm heading.
Congratulations, anywhere and we're out. Omukama anakaru haho. Jima chiru haho. Bitu wayo chiru. Stand up for the recognition. And I want to apologize before you, my boss, Ndugu Alfred. It was not intentional. We had a long night before the game. And this man, I hardly think, probably wasn't even seeing the balls. And the man handled the man completely. Now, what I did, I had to hide myself the whole day because I knew it would be trouble. Now, when they told me Bitwire has gone through, I knew Bitwire would go to Dubai. And this man, he told me that now that he scored and put you down, he bought for me a bottle of double black. Little did he know that Dr. Francis was coming through. Please, well done. We want to invite the guests of honor shortly, but I was saying executive and then the trustees and members of Mbarara Sports Club, we want to say thank you. Please, when you meet Afande JB Omudumizi, tell him we say thank you. He was part of my arrangement with this event. When you meet Honorable Amos Akankunda, please say thank you. He supported us very much. Who here is now? When you meet Honorable Mwinempaka, please say thank you very much. He was very supportive. I can't remember all of them, but you know, Alfred, how they have come through for us and for you. This arrangement entirely was not from anybody's pocket, but from your pockets and those partners I'm talking about. We started it as a small thing, but graduate kept on what? I had Rina here, and we were like, what do we do now? But thank God, everything is on, and the 19th hole is just beginning. Our Mochomo is yet to come through, and the drinks later on. Yes, thank you very much.
Mbarara Sports Club, the family of police, the family of the army, then my bosses, this end, ladies and gentlemen. I've been ambushed as a chief guest, but I'm lucky that being a soldier, I can stand the ambush. I want to thank everybody that organized this farewell for our brother and thanking him for the good works that he has done in this region. It's rare, very rare, to see members of forces being talked about good. So I think Ndugu Alfred is really a good person. Ndugu Alfred, thank you for being good. Thank you for commanding your forces for these 2 years in this region very well. And as they said, this difficult time found you here when we are in elections. When these chairmen and members of parliament were saying, thank you, I asked myself, did he cheat votes for them? But when it came to my mind, is that he kept him and his sister forces, kept this region very stable during elections, very, very stable. And by the way, the stability made the region, I think, #1 to vote the president in the whole country. By the way, when I say voting the president, Some of our friends would say, why? And they are right in their thinking. But when our president was being sworn in first time, you remember what he said? This is not a mere change of guards, but a fundamental change. And the fundamental change is seeing a senior police officer, a commander of the police forces, being sent off with parties and gifts. The former ones, people would run away when you see them. You see a general like a General Karara, you will just run away. By the way, if you are so lucky that that time you are not going to share the same bed, and you say the man has come, there you cease to become a man and you run away. You see the police the same. So this fundamental change brought to the Alfreds. We must also thank this government. You are seated here with the army, with the police officers. I saw the intelligence here. They normally hide themselves. Now they are exposed. But it's not, they are not only exposed tonight, they are always exposed. They are friendly to everybody. So, people, I want to thank you, Alfred, to be a very good cadre of this revolution. Very good cadre. And you know, for me, I'm not a good person that I give my thanks to it's not due. I don't give it anyhow. If you are bad, I say you are bad. By the way, there are some people who have invited me and I don't go there because I have nothing to say. But I was in the village. He rang me, I think, yesterday. I traveled today morning. I've been in office. After office, I came here because of you being a very good cadre of the revolution. And as he said, let all people serving the people to be loyal to them. You are our bosses. At times when I tell people, my bosses, they say, you are our bosses. We are your servants. There is no how a servant can be a boss of his boss. Me, I'm a poor man, a very small farmer with 10 cows. Yeah, if you wish me many, I can have many and many. That is a wish. 2000, am I a kid? But me, you know, I have my 10 cows. And the person that grazes my 10 cows is not my boss. I'm his boss. So you people, you the community, you are our bosses. When we do bad, we are very bad. When we do good, we are good. And that's why we have seated here for all this time saying farewell to Ndugu Alfred. And normally me, at 7, I'm at home. 1, I'm an old man. 2, I don't swallow much, not even little. Tea takes a short time. I just take my tea and go to bed and think about tomorrow. But with the good working of this gentleman, I've decided to see it up to the end. So I want to thank you. our friends, because the friend of your friend is indeed your friend. So I want to thank you, our friends, the club members, Mr. Chairman and your team, for really recognizing what civil servants do here in Mbarara. And I want to thank all your members. I want to thank judiciary. This man is great. These judiciary people hide themselves. Seeing them at this time is very rare. And of course they are right. What they do to us, they have to hide. But seeing them up to this time, that one is a sign that Alfred has been a very good officer. And I think, let's say that thank you so much for what you have done for this region. Take the same spirit to wherever you are going. And these ranks they have been asking for. I wish when we meet you tomorrow, you have many, many ranks. The ranks will come. You know, for us who are appointed by the president, you can be appointed to be appointed today, disappointed, by the way, in the evening. There are some people who have been disappointed, appointed in the morning, disappointed in the evening. But when you do your work professionally, you can live long. I've been another DC for 26 years. 26 or 27. Yes. And when the people are trying to say, reshuffle, for me I'm praying to go home. But the president says, remain. And I think you are going to follow my steps. Thank you so much for coming. May God lead you to where you are going very well. May you remain friends to everybody that is good, but not to everybody. For those that are good, be good to them. Those that are bad, curse them. Thank you so much for listening.
Call the stand up. Yes, and when he says, please relax, then you relax. Did I see our former mayor for Shema? Rotelian, please stand up honestly. Such a great man. He has always given us a very warm welcome wherever we meet. Argo Muchichi, as long as it's not in the Kanyungu. Our guest of honor and Omugorewito is over in a very special way. We want to appreciate the management of Mbarara Sports Club led by the club administrator and our staff that have been doing all the arrangements together with our lady member. Just hold a little bit. We want to appreciate the media team, notably Tayari West, that have been managing our coverage. No wonder it is under the command of the Voice of Uganda, the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Tayebwa. We want to appreciate you all, the media team. We had Ihwa. This man of Ihwa is well. Amosias of Ihwa. I think you have issues with some of these members. I talked to Ihwa and somebody started rubbing his head. I don't know what is wrong. Ihwa, where are you, Amosias? He will not be seen. But he's around. He's around and he's a good partner for golf. I want to invite our guest of honor and the Mogole for the slicing of the cake.